Hi, it's the Moorlander with more content from IWA 2023. I'm back at one of my favourite German brands. We are here at the Boker store. So, there's three knives to look at today, mainly because these are new knives that will be coming out this year. Got a bit of a range. So one of them is from the Boker Solingen factory, which is their creme de la creme when it comes to knives. So the first one that we'll have a quick look at is the Trapper. So this is a frame lock. Just slip them for a second. Very incredibly nice movement, and it's also a flipper. So the Trapper is made with magna cut steel to make sure you're getting the best possible steel that you can get from a knife like this. You know, it's up there with the super steels. Titanium, so it's very similar to a barlow style knife. So you have the bolster at the top here, titanium to make sure it's nice and light but also incredibly tough. And then I've completely forgotten the wood. I knew I'd forget the wood. It's always that little bit that I forget. So I'll leave a photograph of the card so that you can see exactly. Incredibly light, and the movement on this is just absolutely butter smooth. I didn't flip it far enough there. But yeah, this is. So the knives that you get from the Solingen factory are just, as I mentioned, they are the creme de la creme. Now Boker also do, so they have their Magnum range, they have their Boker range, and they have their Boker Plus, which is, just a step down from the Solingen, but it's still incredibly high range. So we got a couple of knives to look at. The first one being the quaken. So this is limited. This is a Burnley design, limited with only 500 pieces. So that's very cool in itself. Super sharp. I love the lines on this. Straight across the spine, and you get this beautiful taper across the palm swell, through the belly into the end. It's a very, very good looking knife. On the rear, you've got more titanium scales. But on the front here, look at the green marbling in there. It's absolutely amazing. Now, the blade stock on this is M390, which that's not split hairs. It's a beautiful steel, and is definitely highly desired. But yeah, very nice, very pocketable. It is a frame lock, and again, very, very smooth action on this. With it being a flipper, you'd hopefully expect that, but it's got a very nice kind of snap to it. So is the Trapper, but I think with the Trapper, because of, it's worth a little bit more money, I probably wasn't giving it enough boot as I should have done. But the action on the Trapper is beautifully smooth. Now, staying with Boker Plus, we also have the Urban Barlow. I nearly forgot them for a second. So having that very kind of typical British Sheffield steel, let's hear it for Sheffield steel, but it has that beautiful Barlow look. So you have carbon fibre scales here down in the bottom, which has a really nice cut-off point going into a titanium bolster at the top. More M390 steel. Now, this is a front flipper, and I always struggle with front flippers because I always do the wrong finger. But front flipper, this opens, beautifully smooth movement, really nice ball bearings. Forgot them for a second. I'm 2 beers in, let's face it, I'm 2 beers in. But they're doing a lot for these. So these will be coming out, I believe, later in the year. The other two, I can't get the price on those. I'll try and see if I can get the price on those. But with this one, with it being just actually a little bit more special, I believe these are coming out at €313, which it's on the steep side. However, if you're after a beautiful knife like this, that's what you pay if you're a knife enthusiast. I need to give them I am 100% making sure that I give them my business card. Yeah, business cards before I leave. Huge fan of Boker, and if you're in Germany, you need to check out Boker Knives, so I'm glad that I stopped. Now I will give you a little bit more of a look around of the Boker Knives that are here today, and of course I'll be bringing more content on IWA 2023, but for now, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC.